Yeah. Good morning. Uh, it's morning in the side. My name is Usimile Toloho, and I'll be sharing a bit on a lightweight communication protocol, which we call message queuing telemetry transport. Which, if you're someone in the IoT who find themselves in the IoT space or trying to save a lot of cabling, you could use to your advantage. It is very useful, and I'll explain how it is used. I came across this through my continuous learning as I'm using what we call VT SCADA, right? But due to limitations of equipment, I found myself trying to interface a VT SCADA with an Arduino, which ended up leading me to learn about MQTT. And I'd like to also share this particular knowledge with my viewers here to try and make it easier to understand. So this is what we have. We said we have what we call a message queuing, queuing telemetry transport. Basically abbreviated to MQTT, right? This is a lightweight communication protocol, right? This enables us to send data through a network, right, rather than cabling or rather than radio frequencies, etc, right. It is advantageous because, number one, lightweight, right. The name says it. I don't know where that went. So okay, MQTT, we usually use it for IoT platforms, right? Internet of Things, where we send data through a cloud to a server, to a particular server. Now I'll just draw the kind of like a block diagram for how the communication works. Now this is what we have. We have you'll find that you have your RTU here, right? Your RTU is 20 kilometers away, let's say, for example, or even 100 kilometers away, right? You have your RTU is connected to your pressure sensor, right? Maybe to your temperature sensor as well, right? To your temperature sensor as well, right? And other field devices, right? This is what we call a publisher or a client, right? This is what we will call our client or a publisher, right? What a client does or what a publisher does is basically just to send data, right? We are trying to send data to what we call our subscriber. I'll get into that in a few minutes. So our RTU will collect our data here, will sort it into topics and what we call messages, and then it will send it to what we call our subscriber. I'll get into explaining that so that you're not lost. So at the other end here, you'll have what you call your subscriber, right? You'll have what you call your subscriber. Now this is your subscriber, where you'll find that you have maybe your SCADA system here, right? You'll have your SCADA system there, right? You'll have your SCADA system here displaying information that is 100 kilometers away. Now, in between, we have what we call a broker, or basically it's just a cloud, right? Which is responsible for receiving the data, right? And then sending it to the right subscriber, or sending data that only the subscriber has subscribed for, right? Or that is the subscriber is requesting for, in other ways, right? To make it simpler. So this is what we call our middleman. So in between our communication here, we will have what you call our broker, right? A broker is basically a cloud, right? It's basically a cloud. It will receive data from our what? Our publisher. It will send data to our what? To our subscriber, right? What our subscribers looking for. Now there is a template or a setup as to how you send your data to your broker, right? You, number one, have a topic, right? Let's say, for example, let's take temperature, for example. Our RTU will have, let's say, topic, this is topic 1, right? Our broker must have an area. For example, let's say this is 100 kilometers away. It is in a drum, right? Let's say temperature, yeah, we are looking at a water drum, right? And then yeah, we're looking at temperature values, right? So you'll have number 100 kilometers away, right? Let's say Molepole. You say Molepole base 1 B1, right? Where is it? It's in your drum, right? Drum or tank 2 or drum 2. It is what? It is your temp sensor, right? And then this is your identifiers, basically like an address, right? This is what identifies or what the subscriber is looking for. It is basically an address to say this is here, right? It is an address basically, or an identifier. And then with the identifier goes attached with what we call the message, right? We have the message as well. The message. Now, what is the message? The message will carry the value of what? Your temperature, your sensor now. That is the value that we actually want, right? So let's say maybe we are at 32 degrees Celsius. So the message will carry 32 degrees Celsius. The RTU will send or will publish this to the broker. The broker will be able to know, okay, topic, I have topic 1, I have topic 2, I have topic 3, and so on, so on, so on. Now, my VT SCADA here is subscribing only for what? Let's say, for example, right, it's only subscribing for topic molecular B1 RAM 2 temp, right? So it will say, okay, the broker will identify that my subscriber has subscribed only for this two, or for this two, or for this 3 topics, and it will only send that particular data. So the broker, you may also say, it organizes the data and sends the correct data to the correct subscriber, because you'll find that maybe you have another subscriber here on your phone, for example, right? And then this one, I'll say sub 2. This one subscribed only for the pressure sensor, right? So for the pressure, so you'll have another topic 2. You'd say molecular drum pressure, and then the message will carry the pressure, right? Whether in bars or pascals, it will depend on what you say. So the broker will sort this and then only send what this subscriber has what subscribed for, or what this client has subscribed for. This we can always call them clients as well, right? What the client has subscribed for, and only that will get sent. Now, this is very interesting because number 1, you can save a lot of cabling, right? Instead of having those long cables, you can just have the RTU in a designated area connected to a network, right? Meaning you are limiting only your cables to your sensors and to your RTU, right? And then if you want to communicate somewhere telemetry, that's where the word telemetry comes from, right? You connect your device to a network, it sends your data through the network via the broker to your subscriber. And basically this is just what I wanted to share using RTUs. Hopefully in the next week or within the next few days I'll be able to showcase how I've connected my Arduino. I'll use a RF2 to connect that particular, that will be my RTU, basically my microcontroller, right? And I'll connect it to a network, and then we'll be able to send the data to a VT SCADA and be able to monitor that that data, or that those sensors via the MQTT protocol. My name is Usimeledi Tologen. Thank you for subscribing and, yeah, following the journey.